Hello everybody, welcome back to my page, welcome back to my channel. I miss you guys. It's been just a little bit, just a little bit though. There's been lots of shifting and changing in my life right now. My sister's birthday is in a couple of more weeks, so I've just been helping her with that though. I'm out of town and just living life and just enjoying the fresh air and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good and just be safe out there though. Today, I'm talking about this weirdo nigga Charlie Kirk and stuff like that. Though I have a lot to say. He's trending right now at the moment. Though this dude, what can I really say about Charlie Kirk though? But let me just give you what my experiences with this nigga Charlie Kirk. He's one of those right leaning uh MAGA Trump supporter, evangelical Christian moral bastards and stuff like that. Very anti-abortion, very anti-LGBTQ, very anti, DEI and stuff like that. Though this nigga, he's 31, mind you. Me personally. This is just from my point of view though. He's 31, looks every bit as 47, but that's just my opinion and stuff like that. But anyway, what this nigga does in his free time though, he wages war against black people. Says we commit the most crime. Well, he calls us the blacks, by the way though. And then he goes to college campuses and debates 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds and stuff like that. I mean, me personally, for you MAGA right-leaning mofos and stuff like that, though, when he goes to these college campuses and debate 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds, and y'all say, oh, he's roasting liberals or roasting college students, though, or these 20-year-olds or 21-year-olds, though, that's not really a big flex. He's basically talking to children. When you're 18, 19, or 21, there's a lot of things you just don't know. Your mind's not fully developed. There's a lot of things that you just don't know, okay? And he's basically debating children, all right? Though get this nigga in a room with Dr. Umar. Get this nigga in a room with Al Sharpton, Roland Martin. Even though I can't stand them niggas half the time, he won't last long. Get this nigga in a room with consciously conservative, and he will not last long in a debate. He feels comfortable debating, children, though. And basically, though, his whole ideology and what he spills out, though, he wants things to go back to the 1940s and 50s. And just, women need to know their place and just be baby makers and all this other nonsense, though. But that's my experience with Charlie Kirk and what I've seen him, though. I don't really view him as a threat. He's not really doing much in terms of trying to change society. He's just a troll. And so yeah. And Charlie Kirk, you done messed up when you low-key got me defending Taylor Swift. Okay, I've done a lot of rambling though, because with this video he's going viral. It's because Taylor Swift got engaged a few days ago, and I couldn't care less because this is like the 15 million nigga she done ran up on and stuff like that. I will give you this though. Y'all trying to paint this good girl image of Taylor Swift like she's America's sweetheart or whatever and stuff like that though. This girl got mental issues. Any broad that done ran through almost half of the niggas in Hollywood got issues. But when a black woman has all these relationships, she's a whore. But when Taylor Swift does it, she's just trying to find herself though. She done ran through almost every single nigga in Hollywood. Let's get back to this video, y'all.
This is bigger than ending the Russian-Ukrainian war. This is bigger than the Trump election. This is bigger than Butler, Pennsylvania. I mean, this is seismic, earth-shattering stuff. Everybody, you will remember where you were. This is bigger than World War II. Honestly, this is bigger than storming the beach.
I'm hoping he's just exaggerating. I'm hoping he's just exaggerating though, because you Swifties. And you like even though I'm dragging Charlie Kirk, don't take it for one moment that I'm a Swiftie though. You Swifties are crazy, because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Do I think Taylor Swift is talented? Yes, I do, but she's not a groundbreaking artist. There is no reason this broad should be selling out shows with 50 million people. I mean, with 50,000 people in the audience at these football stadiums though. I'm gonna give you this though. The only reason why Taylor Swift is the way she is though is because every single community needs their own version of Beyonce. A woman in the industry that's selling out shows, and we put on a pedestal though. In the black community, we got Beyonce. In the Hispanic community, I think for a while it was Jennifer Lopez, but then it could have been Paulina Rubio or maybe Shakira though. But Jennifer Lopez is the top dog. And for the yeah. That's just it though. So don't really think that Taylor Swift is this and that though, y'all. Though every single community needs their own version of Beyonce, and y'all got Taylor Swift. So let's just get down to this video, y'all. This is cringe. This is just very cringe what this nigga's talking about right here.
Iwo Jima, D-Day. You will remember where you were sitting. You remember what you were drinking and eating and feeling and sensing. And I mean, it's just honestly, it might be bigger than the founding of America. This is a whole new founding. This is a new birth of something.
I'm gonna keep it with you right now though, even for you Swifties who are celebrating that she had got married and stuff like that. I'm gonna give it 2 weeks tops. I'm gonna give it a month. And then she gonna dump this nigga and write a smash song and write a killer song though. It's just like it's so funny though. Y'all niggas get mad at the black community when we drop diss tracks. Oh, Kendrick Lamar dropped this diss track. Oh, Nicki Minaj dropped this diss track. Oh, Cardi B dropped this diss track and stuff like that. Black people don't even like black people. You guys are always dropping diss track though. Taylor Swift can just have a nigga break her heart, and then I'm gonna write a smash song dragging this nigga anyway.
What of course I'm talking about is this is a moment that will live in infamy. Taylor Swift is now engaged to Travis Kelce. Now, has she been engaged before? I need my Taylor Swift historians to. I think she has. I could be wrong. Now, this is major news. Everyone is talking about it. Travis Kelce, the pharmaceutical spokesperson, and Taylor Swift, the pop star, are now officially engaged. Okay, but where am I? We couldn't hear him. What did we ask? Emma says she has not been engaged, so this is the first. No, it is no mystery that I'm not the world's biggest Taylor Swift fan. However, I think there's actually something here that we should all celebrate. How often do we on this program talk about the 3 M's make you a better citizen and more conservative? Which, of course, is mortgage, marriage, and mating. And so Taylor Swift obviously has plenty of mortgages. She's got more homes than I'll ever have. She's incredibly wealthy. But maybe one of the reasons why Taylor Swift has been so...
The fact that he even cares about this, it just shows like this is stuff gossip channels like, Hollywood Access, women talk about though. This is why is never mind, let me just get to this video.
Just kind of annoyingly liberal over the last couple of years is that she's not yet married and she doesn't have children. I say this non-sarcastically. I say this as a husband and a father.
Why are you so into her reproductive organs and her sex life? That is just so weird. She got a nigga between her legs. She's doing her thing though. Oh my God, I can't believe this nigga got me defending Taylor Swift though. But like this girl's just doing her thing, going on tour with her husband and stuff like that. Why are you so interested in her reproductive organs? That's just weird though. I'm gonna be honest with you right now though. I like Tom Holland and Zendaya together. They're very cute. They just got engaged. I was happy for them though. But not once was I was all like Tom Holland, get her pregnant. Keep her belly full. Keep her belly full. Keep it keep them children coming and stuff like that. No. Zendaya got her career. Tom Holland has his career and stuff like that though. It's just like they don't have to rush to have babies. And not once was I thinking when Zendaya and Tom Holland was dating, I was just saying, Tom Holland, get her knocked up. Keep them babies coming. Make her belly be full. That's just weird. I do not care about Zendaya and her reproductive organs. Zendaya is more than her reproductive organs. She's more than baby makers, y'all. 35 and not married, nigga, what? And I'm gonna give this to you, though. I will always give Taylor Swift her roses with this one, though. Charlie Kirk, you are 31, looking like someone's uncle. Taylor Swift is 4 years older than you. 4 years older than you. And she hasn't aged a day since 09, which is 16 years ago. This nigga Charlie Kirk, man. Anyway, let's let this run.
Having children changes you. Getting married changes you.
Wait a minute, though. Does he think just because a woman has children means that she automatically become conservative and liberal? What? You MAGA Trump supporter right-leaning mofos do know that liberals, quote-unquote liberals, do have children. Pushing out a baby doesn't make you a Trump supporter. Pushing out a baby doesn't automatically make you conservative. As a matter of fact, if a woman is like if a woman right now is married to her man and she has a baby and she hears and she hears the rhetoric you're saying, she's gonna vote Democrat to keep men like you from harming her future daughter, to where her future daughter is gonna grow up in a world where men are gonna control her bodies and she can have no say in what her future is. I thought that we have moved past this whole, mindset of 1950s, 1940s, talking points to where women need to keep their mouth shut, be in the kitchen and have my babies. And the only thing a woman is good for is, I'm going to stick my penis inside of her ejaculator and have children and just, cooking and cleaning. We would not, this world would fall apart without without the women doctors, the women police officers, the women fire departments, the women medics, the women firefighters who died on 9/11, the women soldiers. This nigga right here. Anyway, let's let this run.
And I hope that America's biggest pop star marrying the pharmaceutical spokesperson ends up.
Hold on, I just want to say this one more thing too though. Charlie Kirk, liberals, quote unquote liberal people, progressive people are still having babies. What is this nigga talking about? With Charlie Kirk, what he's doing, he is fitting into these incel red pill mofos who can't get women, who can't get niggas, who can't get women. All right, and they think that they're somehow going to be better than attractive niggas who get females all day long while I'm saving myself from marriage. So now I'm a Christian and I have conservative values and stuff like that. They feel like this cleans them up and stuff like that though. So like he's feeding to them niggas, which y'all not going nowhere. Anyway, let's let this run.
Conservatizing them.
Fuck.
Taylor Swift might de-radicalize herself. She might come back down to reality. I want them to have lots of children. It teaches something about...
And I'm going to be... I don't know why these conservative MAGA people be looking at Taylor Swift as, America's sweetheart and she has good Christian morals and values or whatever. She believes in God and the Bible or whatever and all this nonsense, though. Taylor Swift has never clearly made her religious background clear. All right, what Taylor Swift is here to do, what Taylor Swift is here to do is to make money, go on tour, and have white girls all around the world, idolize her and stuff like that, though. And even though Taylor Swift is messy, and I think she's vindictive and crazy, she's not really that bad of a role model. Professionally, I don't say I hate Taylor Swift. Hate is a strong word, though. I just think she's a psychopath, a megalomaniac, and other things, though. But, she's not my cup of tea. But she's not that bad of a role model, though. Compared to Sexy Red, compared to Cardi B, who brags about robbing and drugging niggas, Taylor Swift is a cakewalk. So I'm gonna let this run.
Something about yourself. Deep down, I think Taylor Swift actually was raised as a conservative that has gotten kind of caught up in this metropolitan liberal stuff, and she doesn't quite have an attachment to the conservative backbone that she was raised in, but this might reattach her in the best possible way. And I'm not saying this sarcastically. I've seen this happen time and time again. When people start to get married and have children, it starts to change your politics.
No. As a matter of fact, though, it's just all like though. Even though the numbers are dropping, and that's why these MAGA members are trying to get women back in the kitchen and turn them conservative and maybe baby makers though, because the birth rate is dropping in America. Thank God though, because if we're gonna produce more Charlie Kirks, then no, thank you. But But let me stop. But anyway though, liberal young adults are having babies every single day. Having babies don't change your views. The more babies you have, it's not more conservative and Christian you be. No, 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 no. I mean, people in my family, I have people in my family who aren't conservative, who aren't Christian or whatever, though, pushing out babies and having, and having this mindset, though, they're not liberal. They're not, I mean, no. And they're not automatically becoming maggots, and Republicans, and Christians. What the hell is this nigga smoking? Anyway, let's get back to this video, man.
It starts to clarify your worldview. And for Taylor Swift, who obviously is very popular and incredibly supported,
But the fact that this nigga doesn't even view women as an individual, view them as just a tool for me to control. A tool for me to control. A tool for me to control. I can't even get my words out right. Let's get back to this video, man.
Taylor Swift might go from a cat lady to a JD Vance supporter, and I think we should celebrate that. I think that Taylor Swift having 2 or 3 children, she should have more children than she has houses. That is my challenge, Taylor Swift, and I'm not being sarcastic. I think that if she
just be a baby maker. Go in there, powder it up, cook and clean, and it's just like, y'all don't see women as individuals. They're just tools for reproduction and tools for you to control. It's this type of ideology that led, to a sort of marginalized groups being oppressed. Why be with a woman if this is how you view, though? If this is how you view her? Just tools for sex, tools for babies, and cook and clean. Man. This is the red pill. Not, man, you red pill people, just, y'all sicken me. Anyway, let's let this run.
If she ends up having children, she'll stop this kind of liberal endorsing Joe Biden nonsense. And we want Taylor Swift on Team America. We want you to.
It's very creepy and weird. You're talking about somebody in their reproductive organs. We can't even view women as individuals. Y'all niggas want to mostly consider about the reproductive organs. It's nasty. It's weird. So you think about Taylor Swift having sex. Wow. And this nigga's married himself, though. And I can't think of no, as a matter of fact, though, I'm going to keep on with you, though. This doesn't shock me that this nigga is married, though. If I'm really, really being honest, y'all, there are a lot of weak white women out there. Weak white women out there that will allow a nigga like Charlie Kirk to stick their penis inside their vagina and push out children for him. So I take that back, though.
The island of the wokies. And we would welcome you with open arms. One of the reasons why so many people on the right have been just skeptical, or at least a little bit negative on Taylor Swift is, up until this point, that's not a great role model for young women. Wait all the way until you're 35 and just put your career first. We just talked about this with Katie Miller. However, there's a great chance to change that. There's a great chance for Taylor Swift now to get married and have a ton of children. You can certainly afford it to. And Taylor Swift has been all, through America and the ups and the downs. And if you feel that violent shaking in your home, that is the earthquake of the pop culture. If you hear that high-pitched scream, those are the young ladies on your block screaming. And honestly, Pfizer pays well, baby. I mean, Pfizer pays the bills.
This is just weird behavior for any grown person to be this upset over somebody. You're gonna be defending Taylor Swift of all people to be this obsessed over a marriage and someone's babies and not want to be a cat lady, though. I'm talking like Taylor Swift is a millionaire dude. I mean, is a billionaire dude. She can buy and sell you. There ain't no controlling her. What this nigga wants to do, he wants women to stop making money because the second Equal Paying Act was made, and the second women started earning their bachelors, they'll becoming CEOs and entrepreneurs and stuff like that. Though the power was taken away, and these niggas couldn't control them. All right, he wants this to go back to the days to where women had to kiss the ground men walked on. And with that type of mindset, though, Charlie Kirk, you do know, we go back to those days, though, it was legal for a man to rape his wife. It wasn't illegal yet. So you want your daughters to be in a relationship to where anything goes, though. A man can pick you up, slap you around, rape you. You have to stay with him. Y'all, these people never went away. These red pill, sissified bastards never went away. Man, fuck this motherfucker.
Quite a ring, Mr. Kelsey. I'm impressed. I gotta be honest, we don't know exactly how much Pfizer paid you to peddle that product, but boy, you brought in the Benjamin, sir. That is some impressive carrots right there. That right there has its own zip code. I'm impressed. All kidding and sarcasm aside, this is something that I hope will make Taylor Swift more conservative. Engage in reality more, get outside of the abstract clouds. Reject feminism. Submit to your husband, Taylor. You're not in charge. And most...
Submit to your husband, Taylor. You're not in charge, though. But notice how he just said, only if he's a good man. Only if he's a good man, though. It's just like, why do y'all even get married? Y'all just want slaves. Y'all don't want a woman who can think for herself. Y'all don't want a woman who's strong and powerful. You do know behind every powerful man was a powerful woman. Dr. King's wife. Malcolm X's wife. Frederick Douglass. Behind every powerful man was a powerful woman. Dr. King I wouldn't say he wouldn't have been nothing, though, but he valued Carole King opinion. Malcolm X valued women. Women contribute so much to America. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Y'all don't want women, y'all just want slaves. Y'all want slaves. Any nigga that want a slave is not a nigga. You're a simp anyway. Let's continue. Let this run.
Importantly, I can't wait to go to a Taylor Kelsey concert. I can't say it without laughing. You gotta change your name.
Oh my God.
Really mean it. Congratulations. By the time the show ends, another American family farm will shut down. Not.
I can't. The fact that he got behind a camera and spilled off this, though, like, you're not in charge. She's a millionaire. She's in charge. She make more than him. She can buy and sell him. She can buy and sell you. And Charlie Kirk, I'm gonna tell you, though, Taylor Swift doesn't even know you exist. Taylor Swift doesn't even care about you. She would not even piss on you if you caught on fire, though. For all you conservative people who got this weird obsession with Taylor Swift, she don't care about you. She don't care about you. She don't watch y'all videos. The bride turned off the comments in her on her social media. She's done with all y'all BS. Y'all got me, man, Charlie Kirk, you got me defending. You know you don't reach rock bottom, but you got me defending a dry broad like Taylor Swift. And I ain't no Swiftie. Well, you know, I kind of do like her song now. We got Bad Blood, used to be Mad Love, or I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Okay, she has some bangers, though. I would give her that, though. I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, but I used to bump a little bit of her music, though, you know, like when the homies ain't around. But yeah. What more can I say, y'all? Like and subscribe, share the video, do all that stuff, though, and I'll be talking to y'all very soon.